up, y'all? My name is Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York. I base my entire platform on getting Donald Trump. And guess what? I finally got him. By ignoring the crime-ridden streets of New York, I was able to focus all my time and energy coming up with a plan to finally get the real criminal. And after 4 long years of hard work and dedication, I'm proud to announce that I came up with nothing but a frivolous lawsuit that I'm most definitely gonna lose. You go, girl! But I ain't giving up, y'all. I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter. I don't quit, and I won't rest until I get him. But I need your help. I need you to keep disliking Trump more and more every day. I can't do it without you. Check out my new commercial. Do you hate Trump? Do you want to see me sue him with absolutely zero facts? You want to see me sue him again without even more facts? Want to see me try to bankrupt Trump for absolutely no reason at all? Want to see Trump poor and living on the streets? Want to see Trump's family poor and living on the streets? Do you want to see Trump go to prison without any evidence? Want to see me waste more taxpayer money while inflation gets higher? Want to see all the evidence I don't have on Trump? Do you want to watch me ignore the facts and hold Donald Trump accountable for nothing? Then vote for me, and I'll continue doing what I've been doing for the last 4 years. Absolutely nothing. Vote for Letitia James. We gonna get him this time. I can feel it.
Paid for by George Soros.
We're joined today with, oh, Joe, your face.
What's wrong?
Makeup! Mr. President. Mr. President?
Are you talking to me?
You said illegal when referring to the American hero who came into this country illegally.
You know what? It's a funny story. I mean, that was actually my fault, all right? I mean, I'm sorry, America, from the bottom of my heart, all right? I made a mistake, all right? I messed up. I mean, I would never disrespect an American like that. But, you know, I was caught off guard. I'm an old man. I don't know where I am. I didn't mean to say illegal, you know, but I mean, you know, the Adderall was wearing off and I didn't have any note cards on what to say.
Oh, I totally understand. It was an honest mistake.
Exactly. I mean, what my teleprompter meant to say was undocumented hero. You know, a man who just wanted to come to America to live out his dream. and that's exactly what he did. Good job, Joe.
And what about Lake and Riley?
Well, what about George Floyd? What about July 6th? What about it all being Trump's fault? That's what we need to be concentrating on.
But Joe, you said Lakin's name wrong.
Oh, come on, man. Change the record. The most important thing we need to do right now is to welcome our undocumented American heroes home. Fish and bites and fishy steers. Hey, where are we going? We're going for a long ride, Joe. Yeah, a long ride. Can we stop for some ice cream? No. Oh, come on, man, please. No ice cream for you. I said no. And don't ask me again. Oh, come on, man. One more word out of you, and we'll turn this car right around. Hey, are we there yet? No. I gotta go to the bathroom. Go in your diaper. All right. Oh, it stinks in here. Come on, man. I just want some ice cream. You stop crying, or I'll give you something to cry about. Come on, man, please. I promise I won't ask for nothing else. If we stop for ice cream.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Thank you for being here today. I know it's a little late. 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and I believe it's around 7-ish on the West Coast. So happy Father's Day, belated Father's Day, and happy birthday to anybody out there who had a birthday. Happy Easter, in case I forgot. Merry Christmas, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovers out there. Mills, Relentless, how you doing? Jenny, baby. This guy over here doing this thing. No, David Smith, JP Bass Senior, Duct Tape Engineer, Whiskey River. Huge shout out to John Castaneda for another wonderful gift that he gave the United Spot. Thank you very much. That was truly appreciated. And thank you for that. I think I'm going to ask you guys to share this out with your friends and family. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I know we got about 33 people in here, and ever since I started talking, it goes down. So maybe I need to beach. David Smith, I'm speechless. I don't know what that means, but I hope everything's okay, David. Usually when someone is without speech, maybe they should call the doctor. I'm hoping everything's okay with you, David, and I hope it's just temporary. So there's a lot going on. Obviously, there was a feud with Trump and Elon. Now it seems to be there's a feud with Trump and Tucker Carlson. I've never been a fan of Tucker Carlson, so I could really care if it's real or fake. I really don't care. I honestly just don't understand what the attraction is to Tucker Carlson. He's extremely annoying. Never been a big fan of Tucker's. Don't watch rarely any of his videos. So hey, I really don't care if it's real or fake. He just doesn't do it for me. So, but in other news, I ran some stuff going on over there. It's amazing how people get so caught up in things relating to other countries, and I don't know. I've always been a firm believer in, you worry about other people, I guess, but you got to take care of your own country first. I mean, worry about your own country first. Solve the problems in your own. I don't know. It's just the way I was raised. Caucasian, how are you? Great to see you here. I want to have Tucker's baby. Well, I mean, hey, to each their own. I don't dislike anybody who has an opinion. So if you have an opinion that's different than mine, it's your choice. It's fine. I don't dislike anybody. I just want to make people laugh. So I hope everybody's been enjoying the brand new videos that I've been posting. A lot of people say, "Oh, you don't post any TX Special 86." Dude, whoever does the little evil laugh for Nancy Pelosi really nailed it. I think it's one of my favorite things about this channel. Well, thank you, TX Special 86. Yeah, so there's a lot of people out there who said, hey, you should come up with some new content, or I haven't seen a new video for you guys in forever. And I'm just like, geez, I just don't understand if people know how to work YouTube sometimes, because I really do post brand new videos pretty much every day. And if I do post in older videos because it only got like maybe 2,000 views. Now, just because you saw that video that has 2,000 views doesn't mean that the rest of the 300 and some odd thousand people that subscribe to my channel, if they are even real, saw it. So, hey, bye beach, Remo Laughlin. I hope you're sticking around. Caucasian psych, Tanya Tuckers. All right, I got you. Relentless, Nancy. I like that. All right, thank you very much for that. Teacher Lynn, how are you? Slammer Band, 2009. Love your videos. They're funny. Thank you very much. David Smith, Caucasian. Debris LLC. King Chow Chow. All right, so I'm gonna play a few more videos because I know you guys can just listen to me talk for hours, but there's so much stuff in videos now, and I think instead of just playing, let's play some newer clips. Let's play some new stuff. So for all you people out there, and I'm not being rude, I'm not being inconsiderate, but for everyone out there who follows the United Spot, if you are subscribed, make sure you subscribe. That's always a little catch and release right there. If you don't know how to find the United Spot channel, it's real simple. All you got to do search bar, search. It's got the magnifying glass right there. Search, and then you just type in the United Spot. It even pops up there. That's how popular I am. You got the paparazzi in the background just taking pictures. So let me X that, and then poof, you're right there. There it is. It's right there for you. Right there for your viewing pleasures. And oh yeah, and if you guys want to send me money, that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. YouTube doesn't do a very good job. Everybody, apparently there's a lot of people out there who think I'm making millions of dollars off YouTube. In fact, that's farthest from the truth. Actually, in the last 3 or 4 months, I think it's been about 4 months, in total before taxes. Before taxes, in the last 4 months, I've averaged a total of $3,600 in 4 months. So I'll just let you do some algebra and fractions and decimal points on that one to show you exactly how badly it's gotten. And it's always lovely to receive the messages that I get from YouTube saying, hey, maybe try making less videos and see if that helps, because sometimes overloading your supporters gets them frustrated and they end up not watching, or they end up just unfollowing. So of course, I'm going to listen to YouTube because they always get it right. So I started doing 1 video a day instead of 2 or 3. Sometimes I would post 3. So I started doing 1, and I ended up making enough money to buy a tank of gas for that month. It was really bad. And then I get a message shortly after that saying that my revenue was low because I wasn't posting enough videos. So you just can't win. So life is a garden. Dig it. So if you guys didn't see this video, I posted this one today, and I really encourage you guys to watch it because it has a lot to do with propaganda. And if nobody really understands exactly what a lot of people just jump to, oh yeah, propaganda, Obama. Yeah. If you really look at it, it wasn't just an Obama type thing. There was a lot of people involved with it, and it actually is a humongous positive thing for politicians. It's pretty terrifying. It's pretty terrifying. So here's one that I really think you should like to. You should definitely. I just posted this one about 5 hours ago. This is another one you guys should watch. And if you do see this, share it out. Leave a comment. Let me know.
Welcome to Jeopardy, Political Scandal Edition. I'm your host, President Donald Trump. Tonight, we've got a real spicy lineup of contestants, all of them facing tremendous allegations. Let's meet them. First up, we have Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, accused of turning a blind eye to chaos and letting his state become a hotbed for leftist violence. Next, we have Ilhan Omar, a congresswoman allegedly tied to shady dealings and sympathizing with dangerous radicals. And she married her brother. And finally, Amy Klaugo, whatever the hell her last name is, a senator accused of enabling domestic terrorism with her soft-on-crime policies. Wow, what a group. Let's take a look at the categories. Failed leadership, conspiracy central, leftist meltdown, leftist collapse, radical missteps, and betraying America. Tim, it's your turn. Ooh, I'll take failed leadership for 200! In 2025, a Minnesota state representative and her husband were brutally unalived, allegedly by leftist extremists emboldened by this governor's weak leadership. Amy?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Tim Walz.
I'll take radical missteps for 200.
This senator's failure to crack down on leftist radicals allegedly led to the doxing and attempted unaliving of ICE agents and police officers in 2025. Ilhan?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Amy Clouch, or whatever the hell her last name is.
I'll take betraying America for 200, please. And I love my husband.
2 failed attempts on yours truly's life in 2024 were allegedly linked to rhetoric from this congresswoman's anti-American speeches. Tim? Who is Donald Trump? Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for Ilhan Omar. All right, dipshits. It's time for Final Jeopardy. The category is the left's reign of terror. Here's the clue. In 2025, the left was accused of unaliving CEOs, attacking ambassador staff, doxing federal agents, and attempting to assassinate the President of the United States. All while these 3 allegedly fanned the flames. Name one of them. Time's up. Let's look at your answers. Tim, you wrote Trump. That's wrong. Amy, you wrote this is a setup. Also wrong. Ilhan, You wrote some people did something. The correct answer is you're all going to prison.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Teacher Lynn. Let's see. We got Janie Baby. I kind of like House Drinker and Squirt Bottle too. Thank you very much. Slag Cat, Cheap's Peak in Ohio. Great channel. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Nick Malone, Pelosi's Face Craters. Gotta love that one. Janie Baby, I kind of like House Drinker and Squirt Bottle too. Monkey Grab Orange. So the blah, blah, blah was employed to import simoleons into... Pretty much. Relentless, how you doing? Thank you very much for saying this is awesome. Duct Tape Engineer, thank you very much. That's awesome. Caucasian, never seen the Trump in a dark tie. Not sure I care for it. I don't know. Sounds good to me. He's worn a blue tie before. TSM TUS, thank you very much. David Smith, Drinker of the House. So I got to share this with you real quick, just because, I've surprise ending. Absolutely, David Smith. Greg Sonnenberg, Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the house. You rule. Thank you very much, Greg. Oklahoma. Monkey Greg. Do you think Ilhan poops it? That's pretty funny. Kevin Otis. Oranges, tampons, Tim Kohler. Absolutely. So I want to share something with you, obviously, because, I've been reaching out to my followers for quite a while now, just kind of begging for money. In all seriousness, I've honestly been really reaching out lately, just because I the United Spot definitely needs help. There are a few people that have really helped me out quite a bit. It's extremely appreciated. For example, John Castaneda helped me out the last couple of days, which was amazing. And just to let you guys know, all the money that's donated to the United Spot goes to the United Spot. It doesn't go for that brand new Ferrari or Range Rover. It goes to keep the United Spot the lights on. So, long story short, this was about 10 minutes ago. I got a notification saying that somebody was requesting $10,000 from the United Spot, and gosh. I would love to. Unfortunately, I've got, I believe after, let's see, John just made a donation to my PayPal not too long ago, and I had to send that to the United Spot bank account. So at this point, I have a total of $3. So John, thank you for asking me for the $10,000, but there's just no way. I have like $10 PayPal. And honestly, if you really need money that bad, I can do without. I could sleep with no lights on if you really need it. But 10,000, I have no idea where to find that. So here's a funny take. A lot of people don't really get to see my videos, and that's fine. I get it. People have lives, and YouTube doesn't really do very well at notifying everybody that subscribes to the United Spot. But for those of you that maybe have forgotten already, because we're just filled with daily distractions, Elon and President Trump kind of had a falling out. Whether it's real or not really doesn't matter to me, because I don't know them personally, and it is what it is. Elon. Anyways, it could just be all for show, Regardless, it's great content. I'm a content creator, and I got to turn headlines into a skit. So that's exactly what I did. And here's exactly what it started off. And I'm going to show you the before and after. I think I made 2 or 3 skits out of this. I'm not sure, but we'll start with this one real quick. This is the phone call. This is my perception of the initial phone call that happened when President Trump called Elon Musk. Now, I have 2 versions of this phone call. You're going to watch the first one first, and then the second one second. And then let me know in the comments what you think. If you think their little squabble is real or fake, or WWE, or if it's just, maybe friends fight and things happen. So here we go here.
This is Trump. Who's this?
What's
Who is this?
Hey, buddy, it's Elon.
Okay, Elon, space boy. First, take a big step back and literally your own ego.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a huge problem.
So no more what's up?
No, Elon, no more what's-ups. That's done. Finished. Ancient history. You think you could just call the President of the United States after what you done?
All right, chill. I'm just trying to keep it light, like old times at the Starship launch. November 24th when we were tight. Remember?
Oh, I remember, Elon. I also remember you bailing on Doge, leaving the White House high and dry. What the was that about?
I didn't ghost. I said I'd advise informally.
You think you could just walk away from the greatest administration in history?
Look, Don.
That's Mr. President, you hipster doofus.
Sorry, Mr. President.
That's better.
That tax and spending bill, it's a disaster. And the 2.4 trillion debt bomb, I had to tweet about it. Call it like I see it. You know I'm right.
You trashed my bill. The best bill. An unbelievable bill. Everybody loves it. Except you and Rand Paul whining on X like a couple of AOC stepkids. You blindsided me, Elon. I gave you a seat at the table and you spit in my face.
Come on, Mr. President. I'm just keeping it real. I know you didn't like me telling CBS I won't take responsibility for your moves, but the tariffs, visa restrictions, and yanking Jared Isaacman and the EV mandate, that was a cheap shot, man.
Cheap shot? Ha! You're talking to me about cheap shots? You're over there on X acting like you're in a high school musical. What are you, 10? I'm the president, pal. The king. You're just the guy with the rockets, the baby mamas, and the ego. Carolyn Leavitt had to mop up your river of tears, saying I didn't take it too personally. But you're pushing it, soy boy.
But I thought we were friends. Oval Office press conferences, May 25th, side by side. I donated millions to your campaign. You wouldn't have gotten elected if it weren't for me.
Whoa. Pump the brakes. What the did you just say?
You heard me, Orange Man.
Ha! You think I won because of you?
I don't think. Thinking is ghetto. I know.
You got some set of balls on you.
Bigger than yours, apparently. Oh, and so is my bank account.
Boom! Listen here, you little snack pack. I've allowed you to be rich. Without my policies, you'd be selling electric scooters on eBay.
Yeah, that's why you needed my cash to win the election, right? Those campaign ads, they don't pay for themselves, Donnie.
I didn't need your money, you woke I was rich going in. Huge, tremendous wealth. Hotels, golf courses, you name it. Your little space toys don't even come close.
Sure, Don, but my space toys are why you're trending on X right now.
You can take the Democrat out of the crazy, but you can't take the crazy out of the Democrat. Now you listen and you listen good. You think you made me? I'm Donald Trump. I made you. You're out here tweeting like a punk bitch, disrespecting the greatest leader this country's ever seen.
Truth hurts, don't it?
You better learn to respect your elders, Elon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there and I'll rain down an ungodly MAGA storm upon you. I'm talking fire, fury, and a red wave so big it'll make your starship look like a paper plane. You'll be begging for mercy, tweeting apologies from your electric bunker. I'm the boss here, and you're just a loudmouth with a keyboard. So step the off, or I'll make sure every patriot in America knows what a disloyal, backstabbing bitch you actually are.
That kind of went. That was a little much. That was a little much. TX Special 86. To be honest, I think the whole Elon Trump fight was a show. Tesla's getting ready to release a robo-taxi in Austin. Tesla's stock wasn't doing too well, so I think they staged a falling out so Elon could distance himself from Trump. I mean, there's a whole lot of angles, and nobody really knows, unless you know them. Nobody really knows these people behind closed doors. We just know what we see on television, and what we see, and we come up with our own conclusion, and most of it's just hope. We hope they're nice. We hope they have our best interest in mind. But, regardless of what we hope, the proof is, in our paychecks, our taxes, everything that goes on a daily basis. So, politicians in general, they don't necessarily like to. John, just wanted to let you know, I appreciate the wonderful gift you gave me today on the PayPal. John Castaneda, thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated on that, John. Greg Sonnenberg, I agree with you. Indiana, Sunset, still no arrest. You know, I think the only person that was arrested was that Democrat who, you know, and he wasn't even invited. It was a private affair, you know, and he you know, specifically went there on purpose to cause a scene. He knew what was going to happen. He did it on purpose. I think it was Padilla or whatever the hell his name. He's literally he's so irrelevant. I can't even say his name. Um, but you know, Letitia James isn't arrested. Fannie Willis, Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg, none of them. The judges, none of them. Hillary's not arrested. Nancy Pelosi, nobody's under investigation. Not one single Democrat is under investigation at this moment. And if you look up any of these people, just type in, is Nancy Pelosi under investigation? What charges? Blah, blah, blah. All it will say is that she's been accused of this. She's been accused, and it's only from people online. Now, my belief as a content creator, you know, my belief is this. I don't believe any of those people that are on the front line are actually in power of anything. I really don't. I believe that they're all actors, actresses. I don't believe that they're in charge of one single thing. I think they put on a show for us to watch, no different than we get, you know, when people watch the Desperate Housewives or the Orange County Housewives on the TV, or the New York Housewives, or any reality show, just such as the Kardashians. None of that is real. It's all staged. All of those reality shows, people think that they're actually real. They're not. They are. They're actually. The producers come up with everything that they do. Now, I'm not saying that they don't breathe and, you know, do everything on their own, but you know, I for one was involved in a few things years ago, and I was under the assumption that reality shows were real. I thought that you just walk around and they film you, but it's not that. You'll say something, and then the producer will say, "Hey, that sounded good. Can you say it like this though, and then add this to it?" And then they'll film it, cut it, and then poof. I've had several friends who were on reality television shows, and none of it was real. They would have something that happened 3 days ago. They cut it and they put it in a scene from something that happened 3 days later that had absolutely zero relevance to the actual scene. But because it looked good and it fit good and it made good TV, it worked and people bought it. So my prediction is that Nancy Pelosi is an actress, Kamala Harris is an actress. Most of the people that stand out in front, you know, like Cory Booker and Ilhan and AOC, of course. I mean, geez, you know, everybody that's out in front, like Marjorie, and you know, and a lot of people have unfollowed me for that. And it's crazy that we've gotten to a point where people choose politicians and they root for politicians, even though nothing's being done. Just because somebody talks loudly, just because somebody yells and you know, says something that's, you know, a quote that somebody else said 100,000 times, doesn't mean they're doing anything. It doesn't mean they're doing anything. Look at how many times that an impeachment for Joe Biden was produced and nothing came of it. Not one thing came from it. Nothing. Not one thing. Meanwhile, President Trump was impeached twice. He was arrested 4 times. Well, excuse me. I don't know if you would actually call that an arrest, but he was indicted 4 times, I believe, and countless other things. I mean, it's just insane. It's just absolutely insane. And then for the left to sit there and say, oh, you know, because of all this stuff that's going on right now, you know, and Gavin Newsom with the ICE and whatnot, you know, it's hilarious to me. The same governor who is, you know, really upset that illegal immigrants and all that kind of stuff. I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube. I'm not sure. You know, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. It wasn't that long ago. Husbands, fathers were being arrested on beaches for not wearing a mask. They were being arrested for not wearing a mask. And people are getting upset because people who came here illegally, I'm not saying you're not welcome here. I'm saying that you have to, there's laws, just like there's laws for us to go to a country. Coming here illegally. Now, it just doesn't make sense. And this is the same governor who filled up skate parks and cut down basketball nets. And there was many governors just like him, like Whitmer and Mayor, what was her name? Lori Lightfoot, Monsters Inc., Beetlejuice. It's terrifying to know that this is allowed, you know. But the reason I wanted you to the reason I wanted you to watch that one video that I was just talking about, because it's about propaganda. And the reason I want you to watch it is because it's amazing. It's got a lot of information in there. Because that's the way I like to do. I like to produce. You know, some people don't like to watch serious stuff when they're learning stuff. They want something that's relaxed, where they don't have to think about anything. And, you know, it just kind of gets dropped in their lap and then poof. And also laugh a little bit. So that's why a lot of the times I'll use like game shows to explain the corruption. I'll use, obviously, Nancy. I use her a lot. I use AOC. I use a lot of these talking heads to explain to you from their own mouths what they're doing. And not just them, the groups of them that are doing. So let's play, before I get off track here, let's play the second phone call. And I truly believe this is the actual phone call between Elon Musk and President Trump. Let me know in the comments what you think.
You got time to talk?
I was just getting ready for bed, but I always got time for you, buddy. What's up?
We've been good friends for a while now, right?
Of course we're good friends. We're the best of friends. You're better than any friend I've ever
Yeah,
had.
me too. And we're such good friends that we even finish each other's sentences.
Hey, I love you, buddy, but I don't think we've ever
Finish each other's sentences.
Jinx, you want me to
to
talk?
But seriously, Donald, we gotta come clean.
What are you talking about, Elon?
This trolling America bit, it's got everyone going nuts.
Yeah, I know. AOC's probably fanning out a fish tank as we speak.
I mean, they're eating it up.
Elon, nobody trolls better than us. Nobody. I mean, my True Social post about you wearing a wig, pure gold. The internet lost its mind.
Oh, please. You think that was savage? I posted you were on Epstein's client list, bro. I had to one-up you.
I can't believe you went there. You gotta call me a tomorrow. Or say that I was the one that gave you the black eye. The left will go nuts.
Since I disowned you on X, not a single Democrat has torched the Tesla.
And I'm over here just getting hate mail.
Sales are up 20% with the blue crowd. They think I'm one of them now.
Genius. Absolute genius. I've got half the country thinking I'm the victim of your betrayal. And the other half has disowned me. Are you on Team Trump or Team Elon? Pick a side.
We've got them fooled.
You're damn right we got them fooled.
But don't you think we took this troll a little too far?
What are you saying, Elon?
Well, maybe it's time to drop the act and let everyone know we were just kidding
Are
around.
you crazy? No way. Elon, look at it this way. We're in this too deep now, all right? If the Democrats think we hate each other, the deep states get sloppy. They slip up and bam! We expose all their corruption.
I never thought about it that way. You do make a good point.
I always do. We got to keep this going as long as possible.
Okay, here's the play. We double down. I'll post something wild like you're secretly funding my Mars colony to dodge taxes.
Perfect. I'll hit back with a True Social banger. Elon's Neuralink is controlling the fake news media. The chaos will be tremendous.
We keep the feud alive, stir the pot, and watch the deep state scramble. Every unhinged post will expose another crack in their corrupt machine.
We're the greatest showman ever, Elon. The left won't even see us coming. We're trolling for truth.
All right, man. I'm beat. I gotta get some sleep. Good night, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta hit the sack too, pal. Good night, buddy.
Good night, buddy. Are you gonna hang up?
You know I can't hang up until you hang up.
Come on, buddy. Hang up first.
Nah, you hang up first.
No way. You hang up.
Come on, Elon. Don't make this weird.
All right. How about neither of us hangs up and we just leave the phones on like old times with walkie-talkies?
You're nuts, but that's why I love you. Deal. Phone stays on. I'll be dreaming of winning and you'll be dreaming of what? Robot cars?
Something like that. Good night, Donald.
Good night, buddy.
Hello, this is Trump.
How you doing, Donald?
Who's it?
So I truly believe that's exactly what happened. You know, I mean, think about it. If the Democrats like like Elon. No more, being mean to their Teslas, and maybe they'll release the list, if they think Trump's on it. A whole lot can happen there. You got to understand there's a lot of different chess moves that are going on right now to manipulate the existence of us peasants over here. I threw a couple links in the comment section. I know people, I know everybody's kind of having a rough time right now, but if you see them, it's a Cash App link and a PayPal link. If you can help out the United Spot, that would be incredible. It would mean a lot. Yeah, it would mean a lot. So, Anonymous Justice, how are you? Angie's DIY messages. Teacher Lynn, AFBM. John Castaneda, how are you? Jesus Wizard Spatula. Nick Malone. I don't know who Frank Smith is. I don't see him in the comments, so I'm not sure what that is. Annette. Monkey Grab Orange. Gavin Gruesham reminds me of one of more of the. Yeah, absolutely. I put him in. I did that video from American Psycho. I did that with Gavin Newsom a few years back. He fits very well with that character. John Castaneda, Trump Mobile Network. That might work. Who 346? That went sideways. Yeah. David Smith. Distance himself from Trump. TX Special. Kevin Otis. Sharon Kruger. Sharon Kruger says, people, please pray for the freedom fighters and peacemakers. Lord's wisdom be on them in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Indiana Sunset, still no arrest. Greg Sonnenberg. Who put out Tesla for $69? LOL. All right, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this video here real quick. I'm not sure if you guys remember how quickly. I don't know how to word this correctly, but so when everybody was convinced that Kamala was going to win, that didn't have a brain, weak-minded people, they really truly believed that Kamala was going to win. Like seriously, they really truly believed it was going to happen. And what I saw was something that I've saw for many years. As you know, I've been doing this, the United Spot, for a little over 10 years now. But before that, I followed politics as well. And something that you see when you really dive into politics in general and you really study it and research it is you see that it's like a carousel. It just keeps going around and around and around. It's the same story, and most of the times it's just different actors, or it is the same actor doing the same story. And because we're fed so many different distractions daily, we kind of forget. It's very easy to forget. Most people forget what they did last night, let alone what happened to a senator or a congresswoman 3 months ago. So the beauty of it is that these, politicians can keep reusing the same scam over and over and over again, and it never gets old, and people forget. It's hilarious to think that, like peace in the Middle East is back. That started, long time ago. That was, come on, seriously. It was in rap songs. Tupac even sang about peace in the Middle East. It's just, it's something that they keep doing over and over and over again because it works. It gets people all riled up. And now that with social media, because they didn't have social media back in the 80s and early 90s. So, they have social media. This is a great way to distract people on a huge, because, in order to distract somebody, you had to actually, go on television and you put out press conferences, Congress, and all this, blah, blah, blah. Now, people at work, because you'd have to wait for people to get off work to go home and watch the television sets in order to, try and, manipulate them into, doing what they want you to do. And now people bring their cell phones to work, or they're TikToking while they're at work, and they're always, so they can 24/7. They have 24/7 manipulating capabilities. So anyways, I saw a lot of not just politicians, but content creators who loved Kamala Harris. They loved Joe Biden. As soon as Trump won, they flipped over like, you know what? I'm going to give Trump a chance. Wait a minute. So because Trump won, you're going to give Trump a chance now. You're going to give him a chance because you like what he has to say. Wait a second. Now you go back before they delete all of it, and you just like on X. You go on X and you go to somebody's profile. You go in their search bar and you type in Trump or anything, and all of their posts that have anything to do with Trump will pop up. And the good thing about that is that a lot of these counts, they can't wipe all of the posts that they made. They can only wipe a majority. They can't wipe them all because some are hidden. And you really got to do a deep dive in order to get them all out of there. Well, a lot of these big accounts that were like pro Biden, they were pro Harris and Waltz, they just switched. And now, and the sad part about it is these are people that influenced their followers to dislike Trump. They influence their followers to vote for Kamala or vote for Joe. They influence their followers to dislike Trump. Okay. And now they've tried to wipe out all the posts that they made negatively about Trump. And now they're all Trump fans. And then the people that are they're like diehard Trump fans. All right, let's give them a chance. Come on, man. We got to. Now, I'm not saying hate these people. I just choose not to have anything to do with them because they're not doing this because they support somebody. They're doing this for a paycheck. Okay. Now, if you like the honesty here for the United Spot, I could be doing this for a paycheck. And if I was, I would switch to Democrat. And I guarantee I'd be making a lot of money. A lot of money. I've chosen not to because I have integrity and I have respect for what I do and I love what I do. And I just keep going and going and going, and I'm not going to stop. I joke around and say I'm gonna stop, but I really love what I do, and it shows in my videos. I put a lot of work into these videos. A lot of hours go into 1-2 minute videos. A lot of people don't realize that from start to finish. These videos can take anywhere up to 6 to 8 hours to make for just a 2-minute video. So, Jeff Poor, that was awful nice of you. Thank you very much. God bless you too as well, Jeff Poor. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Star, how are you? BSU, Teacher Lynn. Great to have everybody here. John Castaneda, great to see you here. Remember, BSU says, remember never a truer word than spoken in jest. You are out parking South Park in a manner of speaking. We don't have to wait a month to see something happening right now and brought to life. I think that's a pretty nice comment. Thank you very much for that. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I have to be very honest with you. Over the years, I've tried to entertain you more than entertain myself. And that's a rule with a content creator that a lot of people don't understand, is that you need to make content that will appeal to the crowd that is following you and supporting you, rather than making your own self laugh. Now, if I were to just post things that make me laugh, I probably wouldn't have any followers, because there's a lot of stuff that makes me laugh, but it may not resonate with you guys. So I do my best to bring humor in such a way. A lot of it's things that I usually laugh at. You have to understand, when I'm doing all this, when I'm doing the different voices, when I'm doing Kamala or when I'm doing Joe or when I'm doing Hunter or Nancy, there are moments where I burst out laughing, like I can't control myself, and I can't continue. I have to walk it off a little bit. So I have a good time doing this, but my main thing here is I try to entertain all of you, and I try to bring as much truth as I possibly can for the people that don't have enough time to research all this stuff. And I do it in comedy form, because people like to laugh at the end of the day. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to be upset all the time. And truth be told, there's a lot of people out there that have no idea who their congressman is. They have no idea who their senator is. They don't even know who their friggin' governor is. And I'm saying this from experience. I had a talk. I was over at a friend's house not too long ago. And there's some people that know that I do the United Spot. Some people don't. I don't go around, hey, I'm the United Spot. It's not something that I do. But, you know, my close friends and family know. And so it's kind of like an inside joke. Well, we had a mutual friend come by the house. We were sitting around talking and whatnot. And he comes in and he was like saying, you know, he was saying something that was fake news. Basically, it was just fake news, something that he saw on an X post or a Facebook post, and he bought into it. And he was just, you know, and it was the stupidest thing ever. It was clearly anyone with common sense could tell it was fake news. He did zero research. All he did was he shared it with all his friends. And then he was just talking about it and going, well, it was all fake. All of it was fake. So I told him, I said, yeah, that's not real. He goes, oh, no, I saw it. I said, no, that's fake. And I showed him how to research something. It took him 2 minutes. And he's like, oh, man. And I said, yeah, you should probably delete that from your timeline. He's all, oh, man. He's all, yeah, I should have looked that up. Huh? He's all, it just seems so real. I said, yeah, that's why it works so well, because a lot of people don't have time to research stuff. So then I just kind of like, I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but I asked him, I said, do you follow politics? He goes, oh, yeah, I love Trump. And I said, no, not just Trump. I mean, do you follow politics in general? He goes, yeah, man, I'm MAGA all the way, man. I said, okay, well then who's your congressman? Huh? Who's your senator? They can't answer. They have no idea. So, and like I said, I don't like to be mean. I was trying to help the guy, and we had a little talk, and now he knows who his congresswoman is, and he knows who his senator is, and he knows who his governor and mayor is now. And it only took about 15 minutes. So hopefully he takes that wisdom and, you know, does a little bit better for the months to come, and maybe he'll dive down a few rabbit holes, and who knows, maybe he'll teach me something here in a couple weeks. So anyways, I want you guys to watch this, because this is the Democrats begging for forgiveness now that Trump is president, and I think you're gonna like it.
Hello, this is Trump.
How you doing, Donald?
Who's this?
It's your old pal, Squirt Bottle.
What do you want, Nancy?
Oh, I'm just calling to say congratulations. and I just want to make sure you're not coming after me.
The
Donald,
number you dialed is not a working
you're,
number. Please check
you're
the
not
number
coming
and
after
dial
me, are you? Donald? Abaji. That's all, folks.
Hello? Hey, Trump, it's your old pal Obama. Hey, now that you're president, I was wondering if you could forget about all that Obama gates. Damn it, Michelle, can you put the damn toilet seat down?
I want to put a damn toilet seat down,
Women,
right?
right?
I like to be standing up.
Anyways, Trump?
The number you dialed is not
Trump,
a
you
working
there?
number.
You're going to get
Please
arrested
check
for
the number and
Trump?
dial again.
This ain't good. This is Trump.
Hey, Trump, it's Chuck. Congratulations, buddy.
The number you dialed is not
Buddy?
a working number. Please check the number and
Gosh
dial
damn
again.
it.
This is Trump.
Hey, President Trump, it's Shiv. Hey, I was just kidding around with all that stuff I was saying about you.
The number you
Mr.
dialed
Trump?
is not a working number. Please check the
President
number and
Trump?
dial again.
Oh,
This is Trump. How can I help you?
Hey, President Trump, this is Liz Cheney. Wow, what a crazy couple of years, huh?
The number you dialed is not a
Trump?
working number. Please check the number and dial
President
again.
Trump?
Hello, this is Trump. Hey, President Trump, it's Eric. Oh, well. Oh, excuse me. Mr.
The number you
President?
dialed is not a working number.
Mr.
Please
President,
check
are
the
you
number
there?
and dial again.
Oopsie. This is Trump.
Hi, Mr. President. It's Adam Kinzinger.
The number
Hello?
you dialed is not a working number.
Mr.
Please
President?
check the number and dial again.
Oh, no!
This is the President. How can I help you?
Hey, Donald, it's Hillary.
It's actually Mr. President.
I'm sorry, Mr. President.
Hey, Hillary, ask him if he'll pardon me for that Epstein thing.
Shut up, Bill.
What do you want, Hillary?
Well, I was just calling to say congratulations. And
The number you
Mr.
dialed is
President?
not a working number. Please
Mr.
check the number
President,
and
are
dial
you
again.
there? Son of a bitch!
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. President, it's your old friend Robert Mueller.
The number you
Mr.
dialed is not
President?
a working number. Please check
Are
the
you
number
there?
and dial again.
Yikes, this is Trump.
Hey, President Trump, it's Christopher Ray. What's up, buddy?
The number you dialed is not a working number.
Oh,
Please check the number and
spaghetti-o.
dial again.
Hello?
Well, hello, Mr. President. It's your best friend, Mary Garland.
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please
Mr.
check the number and dial
President?
again.
Uh-oh.
This is Trump. How can I help you? Hey, Mr. President, it's Jack Dorsey. Hey, bro, I'm sorry for suspending your Twitter.
The number you dialed is not a working number.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. President, it's Mark from Facebook. Wow, congratulations, man. Hey, can we just forget about all that election interference?
The number you
Mr.
dialed is
President?
not a working number.
Oh, zoinks.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. President, it's Dr. Fauci. Hey, do you think that we could forget all about that 6 feet and math?
The number you dialed is not a
President?
working number.
Mr. President, are you there? Oh, I guess I better lock it down.
This is President Trump. How can I help you?
Well, if it isn't Mr. President Donald Reagan, man, I knew you could do it. So, hey, about those laws that I broke, I mean, is there any way you can just forget?
The
Hello,
number you dialed is not a working
President
number.
Reagan? Hey, are you there? Oh, come on, man!
Attention, undocumented immigrants of Earth.
What the hell you doing, AOC?
My podcast? Duh.
Well, you're not supposed to use a can of sweet peas and dingbat. You're supposed to use a microphone.
Oh, so that's why Elon totally wants to date me.
My brother wanted to date me after we got married.
Come on, guys. We totally have to come up with a plan to stop ICE from arresting our friends.
Why don't we dress all the undocumented immigrants up like Amazon drivers? Nobody's gonna stop an Amazon driver. That could actually work.
But I totally don't even have an Amazon in my district.
We could tell all the undocumented immigrants to marry their brothers.
Isn't marrying your brother totally illegal or whatever?
Only if you're a Republican.
Hey, Mitch, what's today's secret word?
Coming right up!
Today's secret word is Trump and Elon's fault. Let's totally try it out. Hey, Chuck,
Yeah,
why is America totally great again and whatever?
because it's all Trump and Elon's fault. Y'all want some milk, guys? Nah, I'm good, thanks. But I would like some Whoppers if you got them. Yeah, I got Whoppers. And I got sugar babies, too. I even got goobers. Oh, man, you got Jubers? I love Jubers.
Come on, guys, we gotta get serious. These ICE agents are all Trump and Elon's fault. OMG, I just totally came up with a great tip.
Well, what is it?
Okay, so if you see an ICE agent or whatever, run towards them.
I'm sorry, did you say run towards the ice agent?
Yeah, and make sure to scream and wave your arms too, like you're Casper the Friendly Ghost or something. And the ICE agents will totally get scared and run away.
That's gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard
Yeah,
of.
and if an undocumented immigrant runs toward an ICE agent, they're gonna get arrested or possibly shot.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be a test.
What if all the undocumented immigrants farted in front of the ice agents?
Ah, that's gross, Nancy.
Farts totally cause climate change.
Maybe so, but there ain't no ice agent alive that's gonna want to smell a sloppy, wet butt whisper.
This is actually a great idea. I mean, as soon as the undocumented immigrant farts, the ICE agents will just run away.
And we can totally make farting in public Trump and Elon's fault.
What if all the undocumented immigrants marry their brothers?
Shut up, Ilhan! Only a sicko would marry their brother.
If marrying your brother is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
I got it. What if we totally made illegal immigration all Trump and Elon's fault?
Hey, waitress!
Trump, what do you want, you racist?
Let me get the f around and find out combo meal with a side of everything woke Thursday shit.
This is all your fault, Trump. You got me fired from MSNBC.
I didn't get you fired. Your ratings got you
I
fired.
had the best rating ever, you racist.
Wrong. People would rather watch Joe Biden in his pants than to watch a obnoxious, fueled fake news dumpster
I
fire.
had the best show on earth.
Your show was a bigger disaster than Kamala and Tampon Tim. The View and CNN won't even hire you. You're nothing but a liar, Joy. Well, now you're a liar and a Waffle House waitress.
I ain't no liar. You's the liar.
Your blog lies, crime stats, Rittenhouse, My transition? All lies. And I've got the fucking receipts. You got excuses.
This is all your fault. You did this to me, Trump.
Wrong. You got fired because you're the least talented person in television, and everybody's tired of your racist lies.
I used to have a show, a platform. I was a star. I was on MSNBC, exposing the truth. And now I'm here at the Waffle House because of Trump. This is all his fault.
Can you just bring us our food? Me and Dan got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we didn't come here to listen to your sob story, Joy. Me and Cash are trying to save America. You know, you've always been my favorite president.
I'm everybody's favorite president, Joe.
Wow, I'm really sitting there.
That's a pretty good video right there. Thank you guys for watching. That was pretty long, but it was a compilation. So I wanted to thank Ray. Thank you, Ray, for your $5 gift. Truly appreciate that. Still sitting here wondering why this guy John wants me to give him $10,000. But John, if you're out there, I can't afford $10,000. I'm sorry. I can't even afford $10. But John, thank you for asking for $10,000. No, it is what it is. Let's see here. There we go. Sorry about that, John. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do another live here in a couple days. Maybe Wednesday. Do one on Wednesday, same time, same place. Yeah, I like doing these lives. They're fun. You know, I like to be able to thank everybody. All in one swoop. Versus, going through the comments, and then sometimes you guys don't even see the replies that I make. Which is kind of sad. But I know I reply to a lot of comments on X, and nobody even sees them. And so I'm left there wondering, like, how come they don't see them? I don't get it. And the same thing with YouTube. Like, I'll do like the heart and the like, but then nobody will see, and they'll leave a comment, and nobody will see the comment. I'll 3 weeks later, and they haven't liked it or replied back or anything. Sometimes I ask questions, all the kind of stuff on a reply. But yeah, so kind of a weird thing, but it is what it is. And that way, there's 43 people here right now. That means I could thank 43 people, and then whoever didn't get to watch the live, could pick it up here, tomorrow or later on tonight. And they can hear I'm saying thank you, everybody, for watching the United Spot. So just real quick, if you guys can help out the United Spot, please do. I know it's not easy out there with the economy. So me asking for money is somewhat disrespectful in a lot of ways. But, I shouldn't have to ask for money if YouTube would allow me to fund what I do like they do so many. I know a lot of people are going through the same thing I am. So, but, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to give up. So, and I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And I will see you guys again on Wednesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock, or no, excuse me, I'm sorry. 10 o'clock Eastern. I just said that. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. So 10 o'clock New York time, 7 o'clock West Coast time. So hope to see you guys all there. Please make sure to share this this live out. Leave a comment, and go to the United Spot and check out a few videos. Go out there real quick and leave me a comment in some of them, and share them off to your friends and family who've never heard of the United Spot, and somebody that might laugh. And you make my day. You literally make my day. So I'm gonna go through a few goodbyes here real quick. BSU, Jaden, Teacher Lynn, Angie's, DIYs and Messages Santana, Wingnut Nick, David, Tammy, how are you? Great to see you here, Tammy. Richard, Ron Barnhart, Mike Stroud, that looks like it. I haven't seen Yukon Man here in a couple, it's been about a week, I believe. So hopefully Yukon Man is doing okay. Robin Spillman, was great having you here the other day. Would love to have you back. Jeff Poor, thank you very much for your donation. And John Castaneda, once again, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. Anonymous, how are you? Good night. AFBM, good night. Star, have a great night. Monkey Grab Orange, have a good night. Jesus, Wizard Spatula, have a good night. Who 346, Annette, and everybody that came in here tonight. Thank you all so much. And we'll talk to you all on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Make sure to laugh a little bit and enjoy your days as much as possible. Love you guys, and thanks again for all your support. I couldn't do this without you. Good night.